companies are using artificial intelligence to gather data on you and then using that data to charge different prices for the same product or services depending on how desperate the data says you are. For example, Senator Hawley pointed out in that hearing, Uber monitors your phone's battery life and charges customers a higher price when their battery is lower, when they need that ride the most. Senators from both sides of the aisle call this one of the biggest consumer scams in history, with one report estimating it already cost the average American family $1,200 a year. Here with us to break it down is Tom McBrien, counsel at the Electronic Privacy Information Center. Tom, thank you for joining us, because I think this is a story that so many people are not aware about, but as I point out, it is impacting them. Let's begin with breaking down what surveillance pricing is for those who haven't heard about it, and how it differs from dynamic pricing, which is something most consumers might be a little bit more familiar with.
Hi, Alicia. Thanks for having me. And yeah, I'm happy to help break some of this stuff down. So, like we heard in the clips from Senator Hawley, surveillance pricing is a new and very concerning practice in which companies process people's personal information and use that data processing to infer how much each of us is willing to pay for something. Then they can set the prices of goods or services differently for different people based on how much that person is willing to pay.
Yeah.
And the net result is a lot more money out of consumers' wallets and into the company coffers.
Yeah, and different from dynamic pricing is that, like, dynamic pricing changes the price of something frequently. You think of gas, for example, but we're all paying the same at that gas pump. This will be being at that gas pump, and because you need gas a little bit more, with surveillance pricing, they're charging you more versus the person, right behind you. We heard a moment ago that Senator Hawley called AI surveillance pricing, quote, an unholy trinity that everything Americans hate, spying on people, ripping them off, taking away jobs. As someone who is studying this, does that framing hold up to you?
Yes, unfortunately it does. As Americans, we have been living for too long without a strong, comprehensive federal privacy bill. What that means is our data is out there being bought and sold and used against us in ways we don't expect. And I would say one of the clearest examples of that is surveillance pricing, where because let's say you signed up for a loyalty program, you're giving some data away. You don't expect that the purpose you're giving that data away for is to charge you higher prices. And so I think Senator Hawley really hit the nail on the head when saying that this exists kind of at the meeting point of a bunch of different trends that leave us unprotected.
To hit your point home a little bit more, even when we subscribe to an app like Uber, I gave that example a moment ago, we often don't realize in that terms and conditions, we're giving Uber access to our phone to be able to collect that data on us on things like a battery that isn't as charged or has a low battery charge, and then they can charge you a little bit more for that. Let me ask you this. New Jersey just became the third state to let shoppers actually go to retailers and step forward and tell them, hey, we don't want to see this. Is this a significant step toward ending surveillance pricing or reining it in?
Definitely. We have seen a few states take action now. Like you said, New Jersey just passed a law. We've seen Maryland and Connecticut also pass laws, and a whole bunch of other states are either considering laws or have sent them to their governor's desk for signature. We are seeing each state pass a slightly stronger version of the law than the last, which is really good. For too long, the industry has been pretty successful in getting pretty wide loopholes in some of these laws that make them hard to enforce. But New Jersey's was pretty strong, so we're happy to see that.
So let's tell people what they can do, because until there's a federal law, right, what can everyday shoppers do to protect themselves from something like surveillance pricing? Because it does seem unfair. While there's so many great use cases for AI, this just seems like a really questionable one here amid inflation and already high prices across the board.
Yeah, so I have to start off by saying, unfortunately, there's a limited amount that we as individuals can do to protect ourselves from this practice, because it's really hard to control our information flows, and it's really hard to know, especially if you're shopping online, whether surveillance pricing is happening to you. That being said, ways that you can check include downloading browser app extensions like Camel, which permit you to see how prices for goods have changed over time, which might clue you into if you might be paying more. Also, browsing in incognito mode or using a virtual private network, aka a VPN, can help you see if you're getting different prices versus when you are browsing kind of as yourself without those protections. Also, being careful in the loyalty rewards programs that you sign up for is a good idea because
Yeah.
oftentimes these programs are really good sources of that data.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.